Hello and welcome to Free Sample of the Week. Today we're looking at Analog Lab Play by Arturia. It's completely free, as you can see there, free download, works within its own dedicated plugin as well, which is really nice. It's about 4 gigabytes and you get around 100 different sounds, a mix of keys, basses, pads, synth. It is more on the synth side. I actually like how they market it. It's very accurate. You do have some flutes and strings, but they're more on the synthetic side, as you will come to see. There is a paid version of this as well. There's Analog Lab Pro with over 2,000 presets. That's at €200 roughly, or €600, and you get over 9,000 presets with over 20 gigabytes of sounds. But still, this is the free one. This is what we're going to check out. Let's dive into the plugin itself. It's got a really nice premium feel to it. It's very simple, very easy to use. I love the cataloging and how they do that. It's so easy to find what you want. You can break it down via strings, sound effects, vocals, pianos, pads, etc., or you can go into the big browser, click on what you want, sort of thing up here. You can browse by instrument. It's really cool, really easy. Although you will see inside it, there is discover more sounds, buy more stuff. So you will see that in there as well, but it's free. They've got to get in there somehow. And of course, your settings over here to set up your MIDI, etc. Now, we're not going to have time to go through every single sound, as there is around 100 presets with this freebie. So we'll look at some from each section, starting with actually the one that it opens with, and then we'll go through our basses, brass and winds, drums, etc. That's not a trumpet ensemble. This was just going to be like straight demos of all the sounds. But I have to interject and say that is not a trumpet ensemble. I really did like the one before though. That was really cool, and I know it didn't quite sound like a flute, but it had quite a nice synthetic vibe to it. The analog flute, I can tell you for a fact, does not sound like a flute. But I like how they've described it as an analog flute, not a flute. Anyway, back to just straight audio demos. Let's move on to our drums. In all honesty, it feels like a collection of sounds that you would get with a digital keyboard. I really do like the electric sounds that come with this. I feel some of them are questionable how they named, especially like in the brass and winds. The trumpet ensemble, not even close, doesn't even sound like a trumpet at all. And there was another one in the strings. The strings altogether awful, in all honesty, if you're going for an organic string sound, and that soft harp wasn't even close to a soft harp. But the electric sounds, the keys, I really enjoyed, especially the electric pianos. I'm a sucker for an electric piano. The pianos, again, were very questionable. The American one was passable, but there's definitely better free pianos out there. Overall, it's a fun collection of electric sounds. Some might work for you, some will be quite the opposite and you'll want to bin, but 100 different sounds to mess with. We've only scratched the surface. Of course, you've got your effects bar there as well, but definitely worth checking out and seeing if it's for you. If not, it's free. You can delete it. But I have mixed opinions on this. In some ways, I like it. In other ways, I don't. But again, might be for you. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.